This is John Huddleston with a Better Tree Company, and here's 5 minutes or less on what we're doing here today. We have here a pine tree with codominant stems, stems that split apart with included bark. That creates a weak union between the two, and we see these tend to split apart. It's one of the more common types of tree failures in conifers. So we're about 40 feet above where they split apart right now, and there's about 20 feet above us, which is the correct amount. It's supposed to be 2/3. This cable here is supposed to be installed 2/3 of the way up from that defective union. We've done this installation today with preformed wedge grips. So these guys here hold on to this 1/4 inch, 5,000 pound extra high strength cable. That cable keeps these two stems here from separating in the wind. They can move together, but they can't move apart. So we've shown a couple of videos of this so far. It's not really a terribly new concept, hopefully, but what's kind of neat about this particular mission today is that the tree has already made one of these itself, much lower down. Very cool. So let's take a look at that. Here's our tree attempting to graft itself there with this branch. It's kind of neat. The other stem, pardon my swing, the other stem is reaching out and accepting that gift, and they're joining together there to keep themselves together. Oh, and since we're heading down this way, we may as well take a look at these included bark. Now, where the bulge is, where you can actually see it being pushed out, the stems were still far enough away from each other at that point to not have that inclusion and that extra weak spot, I should say. But at least for the last, 2 or 3 feet there, we had that included bark where it's pushed into the union, and it creates a weak connection. Okay, there is 5 minutes or less. We did about half the time. This is John Huddleston, and this is a Better Tree Company.